Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for returning. So as most of you guys can see and tell, I have braces. So I decided to do a video about things you should know before getting braces. Things I wish I was warned about before getting braces. So I gathered a couple things on my phone and I will go through them and tell you stuff that I think you should know before getting braces. So if you're interested or you're thinking about getting braces, then please keep on watching. The first thing you should know is that braces can become painful. It will be times where they're painful, really depending on your pain tolerance level. That will just basically determine how it will go for you. I know for me, like, I have a really high tolerance for pain. Like, I can deal with it, but I definitely do get annoyed with it. Like, I don't be feeling it. No, number two, it is time consuming. Braces are time consuming. I don't think I know anybody who had braces for 1 month, 2 months. It's not that type of thing. If you're gonna get braces, it's a process. For me, it's a 1.5 years with braces, and that's a maybe on the 1.5 years. It's not guaranteed that you will get your braces off when you're told you're going to get them off. It's all about how your teeth will be acting during the process. So it's very time consuming. That is something you should definitely know. It won't be something like, oh, I need this done real fast. It ain't happening, boo-boo. It ain't happening, okay? So number 3, I don't like this one at all, but number 3, you will feel like, you won't even feel, you will be limited on things you can eat and drink. So for me, when I got my braces, they told me try to stay away from soda because the soda can break down the glue that holds your brackets on your teeth. But of course, me being me, I still drink soda. So sometimes I drink it from the bottle, but I try not to. The thing I learned to do was to drink it from the straw. That way, the soda really technically not touching my teeth if I'm drinking from a straw. So that's kind of a tip if you're one of those person who just absolutely do not want to stay from soda. Just try that out. So something that they told me not to eat was gum. I mean, I've eaten a couple times. I really wasn't a fan of gum to begin with. It's just really annoying to chew actually with braces on, so you probably won't want to still chew gum. They told me if I eat something that's really like crunchy, like an apple, you like kind of got to cut it up into pieces. Try not to like bite the whole apple, because certain things like that can and will make your bracket pop off. And most places, they'll do your brackets, they'll put them back on for free like 1 or 2 times. But after that, they're gonna start asking for them coins. So you kind of better listen to them when it comes to that. I think that was mainly the main 3 things that they wanted me to stay away from was apples, soda, and gum. I think, yeah. Number 4, in the beginning, the first couple months when you first get braces, or even the first couple weeks, sometimes it don't even last a month, you're really gonna be rethinking, like, do I really want this? Like, is this really worth it? Like, you really gonna be like, this stuff is annoying. So you're gonna do a lot of rethinking when it comes to your braces. Well, at least I do. These are things that are me personally that some people might encounter also. So don't be like, oh, I ain't rethink mine. Okay, that's you, boo-boo. Number 5. Everything gets stuck in your braces. Oh my God. You're gonna do a lot of and like looking in the mirror. I feel like everything I eat gets stuck in there, and whew, I hate it. Sometimes I be scared to talk after I eat because I'm scared like I forgot about something that's stuck in a piece of metal or something. So everything do get stuck in your braces, so get used to that. Number 6, you will have a hard time flossing at the beginning. It will be hard to floss. And I don't mean one of those electronicals, the water pick. They will recommend you to get a water pick, but I feel like the water pick don't always get everything. So I need to go in there and manually use the floss to get up in there. But it will be annoying. Like, I'll be trying to floss, stick the little, because they got floss for braces, and it'll get caught on like one of the little hooks right here. It will be hard to floss. Just go ahead and give you a heads up, and it will be annoying, but you have to do it. You really do have to do it, because you can mess up your teeth. You can mess up you can make other dental issues while not maintaining your braces how you're supposed to. What number I'm on? Oh, I think I'm on number 7. Number 7. When you go get your regular checkup or your braces tightened, whatever you want to call it, regular visit, monthly visit, because usually you'll be visiting every 4 to 6 weeks. Me personally, I feel like it's kind of uncomfortable depending on what they're doing. Like, when they have to grab the rubber band and click it on there, that noise, it bothers me, and it's like a weird, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but those visits can be uncomfortable. If you have to get a power chain, very uncomfortable. If they have to tie something in your mouth, it's very hard for them to tie it, and it's very uncomfortable for you sitting there having to hold your mouth a certain way. So your appointments can feel uncomfortable. Just remember that. Number 8. Get used to people. How do I put this without being mean? I feel like people's famous line is, "Oh, you got braces? Oh, I didn't know you had braces." Get out my mouth. It's not like I wanted you to know I had braces. I don't know. People act so, I don't know, so extra toward people who actually have braces. Like, okay, back up off me. Yes, I got braces. No, I didn't want you to know, so don't be all surprised when you see me with my braces. Yeah, some people act too extra when it comes to braces, so that is something you need to know also. Number 9, back to when you go to your regular 4 to 6 week visit. Afterwards, like a day or 2, maybe even 3, it's going on day 3 for me, because I recently got mine tightened. Your mouth will be sore. Like, you're gonna be so irritated. Like, you cannot chew anything because it's so tight and sore. So get ready to make soup or something that you ain't gotta chew. Your best friend. I've been feeling milkshakes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Not literally, but yeah. And I'm still hard-headed. I still try to chew stuff, but it's very painful. But like I said, everybody have a different pain tolerance, so it might not be painful for you. Number 10. When you first get your braces, after the initial appointment, get your braces on, make sure you get wax to take home. Or you can go out in the store, go to the store immediately and buy wax. Because your brackets and the little hook thingies right here that the rubber bands will go on later down the line, it will scrape your gum, because your mouth is not used to having metal in it. So it will scrape your gums. Sometimes this back here will poke you, and it's gonna hurt, and it's gonna make it sore. So make sure you get wax. When you put the wax on there, on the area that's poking you, it'll stop it. At least until your mouth kind of get used to it. Your gums build up to be used to that feeling. Also, along with number 10, when you get your braces on, they put a wire in your mouth. That wire don't automatically fit everybody's mouth. Most of the time it's too big. So they go in the back and they cut all 4. They're gonna ask you to feel, like, do you feel anything? If you feel a little dot, this is where I messed up. If you feel a little dot, be like, yes. Do not leave until they clip it, because that thing will do something to you. When you get home, it get caught on your gum. Also, it just be poking you and be irritating. So if you feel something back there, feel something poking you, do not leave. Number 11, something to remember. You have to stay on top of all your other regular dental maintenance. Don't think, oh, I got braces, they're gonna take care of everything. No. You still got to make sure you get your cleaning every 6 months before you even get braces. If you need your wisdom teeth removed, you have to get them removed. You got to make sure you stay on top of everything. Make sure you're getting your exams, because if your ortho find out none of that is done, they will not put braces on to begin with. Like me, I needed my wisdom teeth removed, so I could not get braces until I got those removed. I don't know if all orthodontics is like that, but they're really strict on you staying on top of all your other dental maintenance work outside of braces. Because, like, think about it. How you expect to get something to straighten your teeth if you're not even taking care of, like, other stuff that's going on with your teeth? So they're very strict about that. Number 12, I think that's what I'm on. Yeah, number 12. At times, the process will seem slow. It feel like it's just taking forever, and you're gonna feel like, oh, sometimes you're gonna feel like they're going backwards. And what I mean by that is, I feel like originally I got my braces done to close a gap. I never had a gap down here, and then I noticed a gap down here was forming, and I'm like, wait, I'm confused. You're supposed to be closing my gap up here. Why am I getting other issues? But basically how the orthodontists do it is they basically, somehow they spread my teeth apart just to make them all come back together. So I had an issue with my arch at the bottom that I didn't know about that they're working on. So once that get fixed, then they will work on closing it. So sometimes it's gonna feel like everything is going backwards, but it'll make sense. It makes sense to them, but it won't make sense to you. Just ask questions. They do not mind you asking questions. And if they do, you might wanna choose another place to go to, because that should not be a problem, especially if you're paying your money for it. Number 13, braces is a commitment. And I know y'all probably thinking, okay, you over exaggerating it, like you paying on a car or you going natural or something. No, braces are a commitment. Like, you have to keep these things maintained, because if you got your mouth looking trash, like you ain't brushing your teeth how you supposed to, you ain't flossing, when you get these braces taken off, your teeth gonna be 2 different colors from where that square, like, it's really a commitment. You really gotta commit to this stuff. You gotta commit to keep going to your appointment. You gotta commit to keep coming out of them pockets. You really gotta commit to everything. Commit to telling yourself you can get through this, because sometimes it can be annoying. Like I said for the millionth time, it's a commitment. Number 14. This in my mouth might look like, oh, this is so easy, but braces are expensive. And no, just because somebody else's price was like not all that high, don't look online for prices on braces, because everybody's mouth is different. So just because somebody got one price don't mean you're gonna get that same price. Your mouth could end up needing more work than the other person. This ortho could end up charging more money for certain stuff, like their quality could be better. So braces are expensive, but worth it. It'll be, well, I'm not even gonna say worth it because I don't got mine off yet, so I won't really know until I get them off. They are expensive. Mine were $4,600, and that was just the braces and going to my appointments. Not the fact that I had to go get my wisdom teeth removed before that. That was expensive. And then I found out I have to get a frenectomy, a surgery on my mouth, which is like $1,000. So that's more money on top of the braces. So don't think, oh, this is just a flat price I'm gonna be paying, because you can encounter other issues while you have your braces that you gotta take care of before they even keep doing your braces. So braces are expensive. Point blank period. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you're rich, whatever, it's expensive. And the last thing, number 15, the last thing I want to say is just remind yourself you're doing it for a reason. It'll be worth it in the end. Through all the pain, the headache, the money, the appointments, and all type of shenanigans you could possibly go through or encounter, it'll be worth it in the end, and you'll get the results that you want and the results that you initially came there for. So that's really what you gotta think about through the whole process of your braces journey. Okay, And that is basically all I had for the moment about braces. From my experience, I've had braces for 6 months now, almost 7 months now, and these are things that just I've came up with. Like, yeah, people need to know this before they get braces. People like, oh, you got braces? I want some too. Yeah, you want some, right? Okay, be ready, be ready. But let me stop rambling. That is all for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you have any other questions, just hit me up in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.